Hello, everyone. Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder. This is the second week of September as we begin to focus more on the second half of the month because we pretty much know what's happening here this week. If you didn't see the 7-day, we'll show you. First off, behind me, your pick of the day. We've got some goldenrod that's beginning to blossom, which is good. That'll certainly provide our pollinators something to forage on as we move into the season that doesn't really feature that many things that are blossoming at this time. So hopefully my honeybees will be able to take advantage of that too. Perhaps not liking the morning temperatures though. I certainly do. Check it out. So Monday morning, we reached an actual low of 51. The record low is 45. Tuesday morning, we're talking September 9th. Our forecast low is 50. The record's 47. That's about the closest that we're going to get to challenge it. I just think that, when you're near records, let's feature that. Let's kind of talk about that and at least highlight it as we have very dry air in place leading to cool nights that are dropping down into the 40s in spots. But notice as we get later into this week, we start to see more seasonable conditions, highs near 80, lows in the 50s, but it is going to still be very comfortable outside. I think the big story is just how dry we are, and we have certainly been dry since the second half of August. We haven't really seen that much rain, especially in parts. This is the drought monitor. What they post is what they call a rapid onset drought. It's sort of new. This would indicate areas of southern Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, extending all the way down across western Tennessee and continues down into Mississippi, Alabama. The potential for drought to occur quickly because they have been dry, but because the outlooks also feature dry conditions in this area. You can see that the latest outlook from the Climate Prediction Center kind of shows that in that area, though it does highlight a little bit closer to home that maybe along the eastern seaboard, there could be some potential for maybe some more moisture. I'm a little reluctant to jump on that just yet. I think we need to see some tropical activity. So there has been some model guidance that hints it, but there just hasn't really been enough consistency, in my opinion, for me to be sold on getting moisture in here. Typically, when we're this dry, it takes something significant in order to change that. Let's hope we can get some activity out in the Atlantic. Mid-September also featuring a lot more heat building across the middle of the nation. We could be seeing more 70s, 80s, and eventually perhaps getting warmer than average. I think that trend is going to continue. I still believe that the first half of September is actually going to be cooler than the latter half. We'll mention that here in just a moment. But first, your tropical update. So September 10th is the climatological peak. That's when we are typically see the greatest activity occurring out in the Atlantic. And we are nowhere near that. As a matter of fact, there's nothing out in the Atlantic waters at this time. Still, we do expect that to change, but it just seems like our named storms are going to be backloaded, meaning that we're going to see later activity. So the second half of September, October is when we'll see more of those named storms. So here's your late September outlook. Again, this is just what I'm looking at. I would say we're going to be probably near to above average in temperatures. And I didn't actually change this because I still believe it that the second half of September is going to be warmer than the first half. Rain with a pattern that we're in right now and that we're stuck in it, typically tropical activity kicks that pattern around a little bit, allows a little bit of wobble in the atmosphere. And when it does, we can get things moving again, especially when we got a weak jet stream. So we need some named storms. I'm not a person that is hoping to get Cat 3, 4, 5s, hurricanes, but no, we need some sort of activity to at least get some movement going again in this pattern that we're in. So that is the outlook right now. Of course, I always have an update later on in the week to see what's been going on, and hopefully we can talk about maybe some named storms. So thank you for joining us.